Sometimes when I'm just going around, walking around, and I have a moment, I like to, kind of just view the nature around me. I kind of like, you know, there's sights to be seen, happenings to just witness before you, and I tend to ramble about this stuff because I don't really know how to put it properly into words. I tend to script a lot of things, but one thing I think you can't really script is a genuine picture. I tend to, whenever I'm just walking around, I tend to take pictures of, nature. If, say, I'm up in wherever, like Mississippi, and I'm just at that house that I mentioned back in day one, and I'm just up there, sometimes when I'm walking, I'll just see a really cool, plant or a really cool tree, or maybe the lighting from the sun is very nice and makes it just a pretty good image that I could just take right there. I don't think any kind of picture is something that you can just properly recreate. I think most pictures are products of the moment, and it's why that sometimes you kind of just stumble through them. You try to make the best photo you can, but sometimes the best photos are just those that you get by chance. It's why you don't see photographers for big companies. They don't come in with one perfect photo. They come in with hundreds of photos that most of them don't really look that good. I mean, just ask any nature photographer. Not a lot of those photos you get are the best, the highest quality. And so sometimes it takes a little while to get the full picture, get the full image. It takes some time to really establish what you're trying to say, what you're trying to see. And so sometimes you just kind of need to sit down, relax, and wait a while. Maybe just gaze out and look at where you are, Because, for me, I guess, I like to just take a moment sometimes. I don't even need to walk around, but I just take a moment, sit down, and just take a look at my surroundings. I've heard of the term people watching before, and I've never been really sure where I stand with that, because it can get a little weird or creepy depending on how it's handled, but maybe I'm okay with that, because I'll be driving, or I'll be walking around, and this actually happens a lot when I'm driving, where I'll just kind of watch the nature pass by me, or see how many cars are just out there acting all unique, and just, I guess, in a way, kind of music guides me with some of it. I like when I'm driving to listen to, music that I can kind of set the scene. I write a lot, so, certain songs can influence certain ideas to come. It's funny to think about how much music has really influenced my own writing work. But regardless of that, everything I write kind of comes back into a single picture, maybe multiple images all moving together. And I try to capture with that music this one perfect scene. It's always one perfect scene I'm trying to get down. And sometimes it takes a while. It takes a while to really iron out the kinks of it, It takes a while to say what I need to. Takes time to just write out my thoughts. Can't do it all at once. So some people just need to take away what works best, I guess. I just know one thing. No matter how much I write down, I'll always be thinking about the next new thing. Because there will always be more to think about, more to create, and more to just watch and see, you know?